Welcome back to Our Community. Susie Thomas visiting with Kara White from Meals on Wheels. Something you said in our first part was that you have filled in and delivered meals yourselves. Tell us about that experience, Kara.
Oh, absolutely. I go out and deliver. Everybody in our office goes out and delivers a lot. And it's so great. It's such an instant gratification, the entire experience of it. It is always funny when we go out because our volunteers get so used to their clients and our clients get used to our volunteers. So they're always thrown off when they see my face at their door and want to make sure their regular volunteers coming back and who am I, what am I doing, and have to always explain to them that I'm just filling in from the office. But it's so amazing. They're so sweet, and those people are just so excited to talk to you. They so genuinely appreciate what we're doing and the time that you give to help volunteer, and they will take any opportunity to talk to you and just get involved, just have people help out. There was a woman a couple weeks ago I delivered to who didn't know how to load her dishwasher. So I came inside, helped her load her dishes. It was hilarious. I think she probably figured it out halfway through, but, you know, I'm a good helper, so right. It's fine. But it's just experiences like that you wouldn't get normally. And these people just truly love to have you as part of their life and part of their day-to-day because you're one of the only people they talk to.
One of the things you're helping people do is be able to stay in their homes, which is so important to so many people as they become more aged, and be able to have those familiar surroundings and feel at home. It just seems like people tend to thrive more when they're in their comfort zone. Do you find that?
Yes, we definitely do. And it's what we get a lot from families, too, that they're so happy that we've been able to make their parents comfortable and that we've been able to keep them in their where they grew up, you know, so that they don't have to switch their entire routine. There's already difficulties that come with your situation regardless of what you're doing. If we're able to keep you in your house and make everything that much easier on you, we definitely want to.
And you're also just providing some of the basics. It's hard to do anything well if you're hungry.
Yeah.
And, you know, heal well because some of these people would be infirmed. You need to, it's very basic, getting that nutrition. Yes. And there's something also very basic in relationships about breaking bread together. So for you to be able to provide that to someone, how's that make you feel?
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I've been with Meals on Wheels for 4 years, and it's such a great thing to see kind of blossom throughout my experience because I'm learning more and more about what we're doing out there, how it is impacting these people in their day-to-day lives, especially now that we're so low on volunteers. I'm out delivering a lot, and I get to meet a lot of our clients, and they're so happy to see me. And it's wonderful to see the difference I'm making in their life. And I would love for other people to see that they could do that as well.
What do you hear from other volunteers? Be their spokesperson, and I'm sure that they would encourage anyone to do it because they find it so fulfilling. Do you hear anything from them?
Oh, they love it. They absolutely do. They're our greatest advocates. We talk to our volunteers all the time. They go out, they talk to their churches, they talk to their clubs, they talk to their friends and try and get people to ride along with them. We have amazing volunteers who pick up extra shifts and who are only scheduled to deliver once a week, and then I see them 4 times. So it's a incredible system. And they're just so cute. They just have so much fun. It's like a party every time they come in and get together to go deliver because you can hear all of them kind of congregating as they're waiting to pack up their meals and getting their coolers together. They're friends. So it's beyond even the meal delivery point. It's a great way for people to get out and meet other people who want to volunteer. We had a couple ladies from our office that went. They typically deliver meals from Maslin, and they went to another volunteer luncheon together because they became such good friends just volunteering through us. So it's a wonderful way to meet people in your community, too. And it's so cute. They go above and beyond. We have volunteers right now who are taking trick-or-treat bags along with them so that people can pick things up and get rid of some leftover Halloween candy. So it's really, really cute.
We have way too much leftover.
Yeah.
We had nobody stop at our house other than my grandchildren.
Well, come to Meals on Wheels. Carry it around with you.
You can have it. There's not a specific age group that you need to be a volunteer, correct? I mean, you can be a young person, as long as you got a driver's license.
Yeah, we say 18, driver's license and insurance. That's really the main requirement. And we have kids who will still come along with their grandparents or come along as a school group, and we can set up special activities like that. So there really is there's not a lot of restriction.
I think we think of retired people as being your core volunteer group, and then in many ways they're peers with the people who they are delivering meals to.
Yeah.
And yes. And
they are. But that's, again, our volunteer base is aging as well. And we love them. We want them to continue doing it. We've got volunteers that are in their 90s out there delivering meals. And I can only hope that I'm that active when I'm 90 years old. But we definitely need to bring in a younger generation as well. And by younger, I don't mean 25. We would love to have them, but we just want everybody to come in and do this. That's why we have this Adopter Out program, so that people who are working during the day can still get together. They can come in and do this on their lunch break. Or that's why we'll do things with different colleges and different groups like that can come in and do some service hours with us, volunteering and delivering and getting to know our clients. So we really do try to make it work for everybody.
You do. You also bring up an interesting point, just talking about volunteering in general, is that volunteers tend to be aging, that maybe volunteerism wasn't emphasized enough with the next group to be able to pass the torch down to the next group. You being a 25-year-old, 21, you're representing these millennials. So stick up for them right now.
I am. So I think
why?
We're all at work. That's the thing. But that's where Meals on Wheels has really given you flexibility to still volunteer, because you can come on your lunch break. We can get you a route that you can get done quickly. You maybe miss an hour of work and then you're back at it. And employers love to see people out doing that as well. You can come out in your company clothes. You can drive your company vehicle. You can go house to house and let people know. One of our best adopter out groups is AEP Ohio. So they deliver for us in Canton, which is where we have our greatest need right now. And they go around in their AEP truck, and it's great because people see them. And it's so funny. They were telling us that someone asked if they were there to mess with their power, and they got to tell them, like, no, we're here for Meals on Wheels. We're delivering meals. And it was such a great way to promote themselves through the community for doing great work. So it really, we're open. We'll make it work for whoever has time. And I know millennials are busy. I get it. I'm busy too, but there's time to make it happen.
That's right. Well, you seem to be the most flexible of all the volunteer opportunities because it is wrapped around the meal hour.
Yes.
So you're going to take lunch anyway.
Right.
Take your lunch break and deliver
We'll get you an extra meal. If you want to eat lunch with us when you're done, we'll send one for you. So
and they're
we'll make it
they're
work.
Good.
They are.
So good. Do you have anything special planned for a Thanksgiving dinner or a Christmas dinner? I forget if you do anything kind of special for those.
Oh, yes, we do. Our kitchen is great. So I'm sure we're going to be doing a Thanksgiving meal. We always get turkey or ham donated. We do some cute kind of festive desserts, and I'm sure we've got something great planned for Christmas as well, too.
So fun. Well, earlier you said that it's way more than meals. Talk about what you meant by that.
It's just so focused on the human connection. So, of course, we want them to have nutrition. Of course, we want them to be fed. But we want them to know that there are people out there who care, and we want our clients to know that they matter and that they're making impacts on our lives as well. So we want them to, we want to give them pet food so that they can stay with their companion. We want to keep them in their house so that they don't feel isolated, that we want to give them somebody to talk to. Just a friendly smile or a handshake goes such a long way in that relationship, and it means the world to them.
What brought a 21-year-old 4 years ago to do something like this?
I started as an intern, so I went to Walsh University, and when I was still in school, I started interning with Meals on Wheels, and then once I graduated, I kind of weaseled my way in there full time, and they haven't gotten rid of me yet, so I'm sticking around.
No, I think they're pretty happy about that. Well, you mentioned that because this is a great way. Let's put an appeal out to Walsh and our local universities because that seems like a great way for you to get more volunteers.
Yeah.
How tough was it as a student to intern or do some volunteering with them during that phase of your life?
It was really easy. It worked out great when I was in school, and we've had a lot of groups come in and do the volunteering. It's awesome if you've got a couple students who want to ride along together. If there's a lot of schools have that service requirement now where you have to have a couple hours of volunteer time, and this is a great way to do it. If you need to get 10 hours out of the way, come in and deliver once a week for us for a month or so, and you'll have it, and you'll get to know people, you'll get to know our clients, and it'll be wonderful, and hopefully you'll want to stick around even after that requirement's fulfilled.
Terrific. All right. Well, somebody's ears are perked up here. And
I
they're
hope
saying,
so.
okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. So logistically, what are the steps? How do I go from hearing about you to actually being on a route?
Yeah, just give us a call. Again, that phone number is 330-832-7220. Our volunteer coordinator is Angie Click. She's amazing. She will work with you. She'll find the route that is closest to you. She will get a day that works, and we'll get you set up to volunteer very quickly. You can do a ride-along. She'll train you herself and teach you exactly what you're doing. So it's a very easy process. And you can always email us or go online to our website as well. Our website is www.mow-starkwayne.org.
Okay, let's say that is a little bit longer. So let's say that one more time.
It's mow-starkwayne.org.
Awesome. All right. And you do recommend, it seems smart to have ride-along.
Yes.
Do you always have somebody with a partner, or do some people go out by themselves?
Absolutely. People go out.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It still is great. It's still easy. Like I said, you get to become friends with the clients. So even if you aren't delivering with a buddy, you still are having a good time because you're going out. And it's like the clients are buddies for you, honestly, at that point. It's great if you do have people ride along, and we think that's a great way to introduce people to it as well. So if someone's on the fence, if you're listening right now and thinking about potentially volunteering, but you don't know if it's something that you would love, come just do a ride along. We'll partner you up with Angie. I'll ride with you. We'll put you with a volunteer, and we'll see if it's something that you like, and we can get you set from there too.
And I know you think of everything, so I'm trying to think of what would anyone's objection be? Why would they not want to volunteer with Meals on Wheels? Because it seems easy. You seem to be very user-friendly as far as working around people's schedules. I think it's fear, Kara, that they're going to get to a door and they're going to find something sad has happened.
Oh, well.
So do you prepare them for any scenario?
We do all kinds of training and what our volunteers are instructed to do. So if they get up to that door and nobody answers, they do not leave the meal. The tablet system that we have right now, they will literally tap a button that says no answer at door. As soon as they hit that, it gets sent to our administrative office. So we have our social workers on staff calling immediately to follow up, calling to check and see if that individual's home. Maybe they just had a doctor's appointment and forgot to let us know. Or maybe something more serious has happened. And if that's the case and we don't get an answer from that client, we will call their emergency contact and we will get somebody to go and check on them and make sure that they're okay. And it has saved lives. So it's a big deal. But our volunteers themselves do not have to make that call. We will handle it internally and make sure that the client is taken care of.
So everything is done by a tablet.
It's very easy. I love it. It's very, very simple.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, now, no objections.
Yeah, no excuses. If you've ever used a GPS in your life, which I think at this point everybody has, you can definitely handle volunteering.
Pretty awesome. All right. Let's go through this one more time. You are getting into the big season.
Yes.
Where a lot of your volunteers are now heading south for the winter. So you need some people to pick up where they've left off.
Absolutely. Absolutely we do. We have had, like I said, 25% of our routes are open right now. That is before our volunteers head south. So we are going to have a very, very significant need once winter hits. Our staff helps out. We have wonderful volunteers that pick up and do what they can, but we cannot continue to do it without more support.
And if somebody says, yes, I want to do it, but what if I find myself like it's really, really snowy that day and I'm not able to get out of my garage? Or what do I do?
Absolutely. So we have blizzard boxes, actually, that we send out. So we have done this the past couple years. Actually, we're sending them right now. So clients will all have them before any bad weather really sets in. They're shelf-stable meals. So it's enough for 2 meals. And we give these to clients. We instruct them to save these in case of bad weather or an emergency like that. And that way, when bad weather does come in, or if there's an ice storm or snowstorm, something like that, we're able to cancel deliveries for the day. And clients still have food. They have still been fed. But the safety of our volunteers is a top priority as well. So if they ever feel like it's an unsafe driving condition, we will work with them. We'll let them know. Chances are we'll have deliveries canceled as well.
You've thought of everything.
We try.
We need volunteers. Let's help our neighbors. Call 330-832-7220. Go to www.mow-starkwayne.org. Carol White and Meals on Wheels, thanks for all you do in our community.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.